I open my eyes, her face lingers on. Hello everyone, welcome back to another guitar tutorial. It's Clint, where I teach you guys how to play your favorite songs easily and in detail. So quick disclaimers first, I'm going to be using a capo on the 3rd fret, which means that this is not going to be your 1st fret, 2nd fret, 3rd fret, and so on and so forth. And aside from that, I'm going to be teaching this to you guys as close and as accurate to its original audio as possible, as well as playing this to you guys as simple as possible so that more of you guys will be able to follow. But yeah, that's it. Let's go straight right into it. Okay, so when it comes to the chords that we're going to be using in this song, it's going to be these ones right here. First up is going to be the D major chord. It's going to be this one right here. And for this one, we're going to be using our thumb to mute the lower E and the A strings together to create that dead sound like so. And as for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be open string 2, 3, 2. Next up is going to be the E minor chord, which could be like this or like this, depending on your preference when it comes to playing this chord. Personally, I like it to do it like this. That's going to be open, 2, 2, open, open, open. Next up is going to be the B minor chord. It's going to be this one right here. Now for this one, I'm going to be using our index finger to bar the 2nd fret from the A string down to the high E string. And as for the rest of the chord shape, it's going to be dead string 2, 4, 4, 3, 2. Next up is going to be the E minor 7 chord, which is pretty much an easier version of this E minor chord. Just going to be removing our finger on the D string. That's going to be open, 2, open, 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 open. The next up is going to be the A major chord. It's going to be this one right here. Again, you could play it like this or like this, depending on your preference. Personally, I like it doing like this, so we're using this one. Then we're going to be using our thumb as well to mute the lower E string to create that dead sound like so. Then once again, it's going to be dead string, open, 2, 2, 2, open. Then lastly, we have the G major chord. It's going to be this one right here. That is going to be 3, 2, open, open, 3, 3. And there you have it. So all in all, we have the D major chord, the E minor chord, the B minor chord, the E minor 7 chord, the A major chord, as well as the G major chord. Okay, so when it comes to the strumming pattern that we're going to use for this song, it's going to be this one right here. It's going to be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. Yep, so if you prefer using your fingers, recommend using this part of your index finger for the down strums and using this part of your thumb for the up strums. So it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down, up. More specifically, I try to hit it on the surface of my nail right here, like on that edge right here. Right here, it's more comfortable that way. Yep, and when you prefer using a pick, it's going to be more straightforward than that, as you're just going to be doing downward motions for the down strums and upward motions for the up strums. And I recommend also by holding your pick, holding it perpendicular to your thumb like so, pinching it with your index finger, leaving only the tip sticking out, and making sure that your hand, wrist, and forearm is not too loose nor too tight, so that you'll be able to strum comfortably when it comes to playing this song. So it's going to be down, down, up, up, down, down, up, down. And with that said, that entire strumming pattern is going to be worth for 4 whole counts for each chord that you're going to be playing in this song. Okay, so when it comes to the verse sections of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. And once you finally figured that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. I hear it all the time, like the wind behind the chimes, holding on to what we had together. A single note of my persistent, hopeless lullabies. I know that I can sleep forever. Okay, so when it comes to the chorus sections of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. Once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. I open my eyes, her face lingers on those. She's stuck on rewind in my mind. I try to move on, but the past won't leave my bed. Okay, so when it comes to the outro section of this song, chord progression is going to be this one right here. It's the exact same chord progression compared to the chorus sections earlier, but we're just going to be adding a downstrum or a single downstrum of a D major chord at the end. And that's going to be our song basically from start to finish. And once you finally figure that out, it's going to sound a little bit like this. I open my eyes, her face lingers on the walls. She's stuck on rewind in my mind. I try to move on, but the past won't leave my bed. So yeah, this is the end of the guitar tutorial. Thank you guys for watching this point of the video. Please leave a like, subscribe, ring the notification bell down below so that you guys will be able to stay updated for future videos. And if you guys would like me to teach anything else, just comment it down below as well. And I'll try to do it for you. And you'll also be able to show your support by sending a super thanks smiley down below as well. I'd really appreciate that. And yeah, so if you guys would like to watch my other Joji guitar tutorials or any other Joji related content for that matter, just click these ones right here. It's all good, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.